Hey everyone! Today we will give you a quick tutorial on how to install Moonlight streaming on Tensordock instances. It is really straightforward. I have already deployed an RTX Ada 6000 for the purposes of this tutorial. Moonlight will work on any Tensordock GPU and data center, core compute and distributed compute. First off, we are going to connect to the newly deployed machine via RDP. Open the browser of your choice and make sure to always install the latest NVIDIA drivers. Next up, we are going to install Itsmikethetech's virtual display driver via GitHub. Head to the releases page and download the virtual display driver setup x64exe. Open it, click Next and confirm everything. Install the Windows driver, let the setup launch VDD control and install the missing net runtime libraries. Open up VDD control again, head to the Virtual Display Driver tab and tick HDR Plus and SDR 10-bit. Next up, we are going to install Sunshine, the actual streaming server behind Moonlight, from GitHub. Head to the Releases tab and install the Sunshine Windows Installer.exe. After the installation, search for Sunshine and open it up. Your browser should open with a warning that your connection is not private. This is perfectly normal. Just choose Advanced, and then click Proceed to localhost. Set your own username and password and click Login. The website will reload and you will have to log in again. If you want to use your machine for gaming, you will need to install ViGEmBus for controller support. We will do that next. Again, head to the Releases tab, install the ViGEmBus ARM64.exe and click Next, agree to the terms, and install. Now we are going to install Zerotier to ensure a secure connection between your local system and the cloud server. Download and install Zerotier on both your local system and the cloud computing rig. Next up, register on the Zerotier website or log in to your existing account to set up a virtual network in which your cloud computer and the local machine can communicate. Create a new network and open it in the web interface. Now that you have installed Zerotier, there should be a new service running in the tray. You can find the yellow Zerotier icon when clicking on the tray arrow in the bottom right of your screen. Tick Start UI at Log On and then join a new network. Copy your network ID and paste it in there. Do the same steps for your local machine. After you have done that on both machines, reload the website and you should see two nodes show up on the dashboard. Edit them using the small pencil icon, click Authorize and save. Zerotier is now configured. If you want to add additional clients that should connect to your cloud machine, install Zerotier on them and add them to the network using the aforementioned steps. Zerotier is available for multiple Linux distributions, macOS, iOS, Android, and Windows. Now that we have installed everything, we need to restart the virtual machine. Now that the machine is restarting, we are going to install Moonlight. Head to their official website and hover over Client Downloads. Choose the operating system of the client which you are going to use to connect to your cloud PC. We are going to choose the Universal Windows installer in this example. Open up Moonlight and you should see the cloud machine come up on the interface. We need to pair it to the client using a pin. To do that, connect to your cloud PC via RDP once more. Use windowed mode to make entering the pin a little easier. Open up Sunshine. Login. And head to the Pin tab. In Moonlight, click on the lock icon and enter the pin that has come up in Sunshine. You can also assign your own names to the clients to differentiate them a little easier. Click Send and your client is paired to the cloud PC. Close out of RDP. The display icon in Moonlight should show up without a lock or warning. You can set your stream up however you want in Moonlight. A bitrate slider, custom resolutions and frame rates, H.264, HEVC, or even AV1 codecs, and full 10-bit HDR support. Simply select the corresponding options. All Tensordock hosts can handle a Moonlight stream at the highest bitrate possible. The only limit is your distance to the host and your ISP's speed. Make sure to experiment with the bitrate slider if you encounter stutters. Connect to your cloud system via desktop mode. When using Moonlight with Sunshine to connect to a Windows machine, you might run into an issue where the connection drops right after entering your login details. This happens because Windows resets the user session during login. When the session changes, Sunshine temporarily loses access to the desktop and the connection breaks. This is not a bug. It is normal behavior in Windows, especially on cloud or virtual machines without a monitor. Once Windows has finished logging in, the second connection usually works. To fix this, you can set up automatic login in Windows. This means Windows will skip the login screen and go straight to the desktop. To enable this, connect to the cloud PC via RDP. Download the auto login reenable.reg file and double-click it. Search for NetPLWiz and press Enter. Then, uncheck the box that requires a username and password. Enter your login details when asked. Keep in mind that enabling automatic login reduces the security of your system. Only use this if you fully trust the environment. You are responsible for any risks. Lastly, we need to change the display resolution on the virtual machine to the one we set in Moonlight. Again, connect via desktop mode, right-click and enter Display Settings. Click Identify to check which monitor is used by Moonlight. Change the display resolution to the one you want to use and confirm. Lastly, change the display mode to show only on one. In this case, this will reduce overhead and keep Moonlight from switching to the other display. That is how you install Moonlight on Tensordock instances. If there are any issues, feel free to reach out to us.